In 2010, I was 340 pounds on 15 different medications. Because I was so heavy, I was so obese, I had a 52-inch waist. Going outside was just a constant sense of shame and humiliation. I would wake up and just think, I gotta do this again. You know, I never really wanted to get up at all. I got to the point that I'd stopped leaving my apartment altogether. I'd stopped going outside. I didn't have any friends anymore. I was too young to be that sick and unhealthy, and too young to die. I just felt like I didn't want to go on anymore. I went to the doctor, and the doctor told me that I had two choices of either getting bariatric surgery, or he told me to go purchase a cemetery plot because I'd likely need one within the next 5 years. Before I knew it, we were walking distances of 2 or 3 miles. I was suddenly losing 5 pounds a week. And then within 10 months, I had lost about 150 pounds. We became bonded and experienced a bond of brotherhood unlike anything that I'd ever experienced with any person before. Petey was the first time that I'd ever had a dog.
You miss me, boy? There you go. Woo! Hi, Petey.
And he looked at me like I was the greatest person who ever walked the earth.
You like peanut butter?
In the first walk, we weren't able to get more than about 100 yards.
Petey's a good boy.
And then on the third night, he hopped up on my bed and he slept with me every night, and we became absolute, total best friends. Every time that I felt depressed or down, he would come up to me and he would put his chin on my lap. And he'd look up at me, and that sense of comfort that he gave me made all the difference. After Petey and I had been together for 5 years, his vet discovered a large cancerous growth on his spleen. He looked at me, and I could tell the life was just passing out of him. And I just sat there and I held him. But as time went by, I knew I needed to find another dog to love again. I knew that I wanted a dog that would want to do long-distance running. So when I went in and I saw Jake, I knew he was perfect. My energy is boundless. My mental clarity is extraordinary compared to what it used to be. The difference is so night and day in every way. It's as if somebody flipped on a light switch, and I used to be one person and now I'm a different person entirely. A dog is a magical creature. Once a dog loves you, and once you have a relationship with the dog cares more about you than he does about himself. And in doing that, they've been a great example on how I should be and act towards other people. And he would just completely change my perspective from walking in the door from one of, sadness or depression to one of happiness and joy, because that's what he reflected, is happiness and joy all the time.